I started in 2001. I started working at Somebody Knows Brewing Company in New Hampshire. I worked there for a couple of years and then moved across town to Red Hook Ale Brewing in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. A couple of years there, which I like to call Red Hook University. I got the job running Lake Placid Craft Brewing here in Plattsburgh. And then a couple of years after that, I got this gig here. So I've been doing that for the past 8 years, and this one's definitely the most fun. I was one of the rare ones. I've never homebrewed ever in my life. I was a biochemist and studying physics and all that at the University of New Hampshire. And when I was done, I realized, I didn't want to be in a lab, and I was lucky enough to get an internship because I lived next door to the head brewer at Somebody Knows. So I did that for a little while, and then a position opened up, and I just worked my way up the ranks.
How important is chemistry to beer?
It's pretty much all chemistry. I mean, aside from the safety factor, what's actually happening is just a bunch of controlled chemical reactions, with the help of biological little critters, yeast. But yeah, chemistry from the water down to the hop utilization and the malt chemistry, it's unending. I tend to try to make really clean, straightforward, and almost simple beers. I'm not into making different yeast strains beers. I don't make Belgian beers. I try to really make a straightforward American craft style beer. And so my inspiration is really just the ingredients. A lot of the new beers I've been putting out, I'm playing with different hops that are basically they're just coming to the point of being viably productionable. Even malts that are coming out with now, it leads to so much ability to try new things.
One beer that's always mainstay is the Plucky Rooster.
Yes.
What's the inspiration? What's the story behind that beer?
Yeah, so that one was all about the Chamber of Commerce, the Adirondack Coast, coming to us and wanting us to do an 1812 inspired beer. And so after some research, I basically kind of brewed a beer that would be something akin to what Jefferson and Washington would be brewing on their plantations, back in the late 1700s or 1800s. So kind of tongue-in-cheek, I used Canadian malt, English rye, and American hops, just to get all the players that were involved in the War of 1812. And then in the end, because of that, it ended up being a really nicely complex beer, but still easy drinking. So it's our flagship, it's our #1 seller, and it's got a lot of appeal, I think, on the story behind it and to the actual beer itself. Most popular beers would be our IPAs. So I guess our flagship IPA would be our Angry Musket IPA. Again, another nod to the history of the area. Hey there, I'm Jay Stoyanov, and I'll see you at the Lake Placid Brew Fest.